Okay, today we want to walk through the process of installing Netbeans, and it's basically an Apache Directory Studio product used for development. So it's an IDE, a development environment, and we're going to use that as part of our starting up and creation of a Java programming for beginners. So um, first, we want to go to the netbeans.apache.org website, go to downloads, as you can see here, and we want to get the Apache NetBeans 11.1. And what we want to do, depending on what platform you're on, if you're on Linux, you might want to select this one. I'm going with Windows right now because that's what I'm running on. And so it'll take a little bit to download. I'm on a slow connection, so take a few minutes and we'll just take a pause here. Okay, so now we have the NetBeans downloaded. We're going to go ahead and open the folder so you can see the executable file. And this is for Windows. So here, we just want to double click it, and it's going to basically do the install of the NetBeans 11.1 in this case for Windows. This is us. So we should get an installer. That's the setup, and then we'll get some other walkthrough screens here. So this is the installer here, and it'll walk us through getting the software installed in a location where you want to install it on your C drive or one of your folders. Okay, so it's going to guide us through. So you just hit next. Scroll to the bottom. Yep, we pretty much agree to that because we want to use it. So here we have where the default locations are. This is a version of Java. This is the environment. So if you notice, it's packaged with the product. This version, the JDK, is the Java Development Kit, version 1.8 for a 64-bit system. So basically, you just need to have, for this installation, a 64-bit, which is, if you got Windows 9 or 10, more likely you have 64-bit. They don't do it any other way right about now. So next, location, check for updates. It'll check for updates. Right now, I'm not going to do that. It'll slow the process down, but you want to do that, okay? To make sure you got the latest and greatest of everything. So I'm going to hit install. We'll let it do its thing here. 55%. Okay, we hit the 100% on one portion. Now we're going through the finishing steps here. They seem to be stuck on 20%. Okay, so now we have a completed successfully message here. So we should be done with that initial setup stage here. So we hit finish. Okay, so now what we want to do, we're going to minimize, show desktop. So here in my corner right here, we have the new NetBeans icon with NetBeans IDE 11. So we want to start that up, and that will start the environment for us. Okay, we got still some content loading here. And as you see, this come with some demos and tutorials. If you want to walk through those, that's fine. But we're going to do a very basic setup with the first thing you want to do once you have the environment set up here for this tutorial. Okay, so now once we have our environment up and going and we pulled in a couple of things, um, supporting libraries and utilities, you'll have an option to go to File. This would be your first step. Go to New Project, and you're going to have several options here. And it may take a minute to download some of the supporting features, but what you want to do is select this Java with ANT and Java Program Application. Select the program, the application option, hit Next. Here you want to just change the name to, want to do the traditional Hello World. Um, be mindful that the H is capital, the W is capital, and it does matter. Here you have the main class, which is basically the program itself that's going to be the entry point into executing the code. So we want to make sure that's checked, and we're going to hit finish. And what it's going to do is set up the environment for you, right? So now we have all of the main critical components to a program, a Java program. We have a package there, which this is all packaged in. We have the class, which is the actual program name with the uppercase as we noted. And then we have these, which are comments. The program itself does not care about anything with the slash star and then the ending portion of the slash star. You have to have both to make a full comment. So all of this rhetoric here is ignored by the program in Java. Also, there's a slash slash here. The slash slash is a comment as well that's ignored by the program. So you don't have to worry about that. And typically these are in the lighter gray, they grayed out. The main things are the bold and the colors ones here. So you do not have to worry about the comments at all. So we can put whatever we want in comments for the users to let us know what's going on. So this program was created by Netbeans with the structure that you need to get started with Hello World. So what you want to do right now to check out everything is to just use this option here to clean and build and compile your program. In a later segment, um, as part of the tutorial, we'll teach you also how to do it natively, meaning without the GUI interface, but most companies and you want to kind of use the GUI, it just makes it a lot better. You want to also go to Tools or Windows and you want to select Output. That kind of shows us what's going on with the program, okay? That shows us what's going on with the program. The output window shows the compile of what we just did, and it's going to show the output of the run. This is like a console. It shows you what's going on with the program. So we're going to hit the play button, and the run, meaning it's running, and it's completed. 0 seconds. Because why? There's nothing to do. It opens the program and hits the entry point and say, what is there to do? It's nothing. So it's nothing here. So as part of the traditional Hello World, the first thing that you want to do is print out Hello World. So we're going to do system.out.println, and then we want to put some open parentheses, and we're going to put the quotes here, which encapsulate a string of data. And what is a string? It's just letters and numbers that we type in. So, but it's going to be exactly, when you see the quote, that's exactly what is going to print. And so, again, the tradition, Hello World. exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. And notice we still have a little star here. So we expecting what? The semicolon at the end. It goes here. All of this is contained inside of the brackets. So again, the structure was built for us to give us an outline. And all we did was to add this single line for hello world. So this is the one addition that we did to the framework that was given to us. Save it and compile it, meaning build it again. So whenever you make a change with Java, you need to recompile it, which is rebuild it with those changes. Then we want to run it. Now we got hello world. So we got output from the program. The program ran, it hit the entry point, and then executed that line, which says system write out print in this format, hello world, the actual text. So that is your first program that you have edited and created with hello world. Now, congratulations, and let's move on to something just a little bit better. Okay, so select the next tutorial and be sure to subscribe in the bottom corner, and then we'll look at some other programming. The next one will feature an input box. So it will pop up a box, you will type in your name or whatever you want, and then it will print that out for you. So that's one of the next level after the hello program is this is just writing out. We want to take some input from the users and do something with it. Okay, so happy trails and happy Java programming.